Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bellingham, Conte, and he's there to belt it away. Desai wins the duel this time. A lot of space ahead of him. Can he finish? Bellingham. Raul. Cafu. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Bellingham. Serginho. Serginho scooting forward. There's the shot! That's another chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bahia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Pele goes short. A temporary retreat here.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Caught offside that time. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rummenigge. Great vision. Short changes him with that pass. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Kaka. And this is Messi. And he's definitely onside. And he's gone backward here. He's on it. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Eto'o! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Roberto Carlos charging forward, the ball at his feet. Aimed beyond the defence. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's superb. Bahia have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their...
It's Raul! Xavi Alonso. Pele. Desai. And it's Conte. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Kante has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Conte.
Conte really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment. That's going in strongly. Red Star have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Bellingham. Xabi Alonso gets a foot in here. Oh, cracking ball. Red Star have it back and can go again. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Bellingham. And it's Kimmich. Looking to play him in. And this is Pele. Chance! Superb goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
One sweeping move executed. Oh, what has happened here? Desai gets over and intercepts. Now it's Bellingham. Costa Curta concedes a free kick for that. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pele, and it's Bellingham. And there's the shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Red Star trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So right back into the action.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's made its way to him. Raul. Now he's got space here. Shot a goal! It's fallen kindly here. It's a goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a...
Could be danger here. It's Ito!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho. Tries to play it through. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Always onto this. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Shevchenko really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
And this is Pele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Crosses in it. Bullish header! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pele. That's a good ball out wide. And that's been drilled in. That's put paid to the danger. And this is Messi. That is a great pick out. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Conte. Now it's Raul. Raul proves just a little bit too strong. The less said about that pass, the better. Ball's out once more. Conte. Now it's Kimmich. And he's running through. Oh, good spread. Cafu has it in a wide position. No way through, so back it comes. Kante is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Pele ready to try one.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Pele! Decent hit from there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, well measured. Van Dijk. Rijkaard. Kimmich. Hops for safety. Looking for a runner. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Red Star can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's been hooked away. Now it's Kaka. Oh, robust challenge. Oh, that has not gone well. It's not an especially good pass, that. Big chance! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Kaka demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Changement. Le numéro 21. Xabi Alonso.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Puyol.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Le numéro
Well, I think you
19.
can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Back where it came from. Well read, and the danger is averted. Baresi with the clearance. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Lampard. Applies the finish! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Backward it goes. He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lampard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Conte.
Bahia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Nedved.
Red Star nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That is good alertness. Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. And this is Lampard. And he shoots! Well taken goal. And right near the end, we have parity. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Pele. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's in on Pele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nedved. And that is as much time as there will be. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
The referee's awarded a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Neymar. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Messi's cross. It's hit the upright. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He's having a shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rummenigge. Batistuta. And it's Neymar. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross in. What a throw in. It's a pretty loose pass. The pass is intercepted. Batistuta. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Tries to get it clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Red Star really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Nice looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Neymar. Good ball over the top. Batistuta. Shapes to shoot! Triol getting this one clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he was quick to react. Koundé approaching the half-hour mark. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Adriano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but chance for a shot! Xavi Alonso, and now the breakaway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh no, this does not look good. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. And it's Baggio. And this is Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Batistuta. Roberto Baggio.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kaká. Roberto Baggio. Can he get it through? Neymar. And he's cut it out. Schmeichel is there to clear. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good ball, good take. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Ronaldinho. Sao Paulo have a free kick. Not the most accurate pass. Rummenigge. And this is Messi. Rummenigge. Messi. Messi! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Red Star leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Red Star with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. So straight into the second half. Red Star currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Ronaldinho. Costa Curta. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Kaká. He has found a way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the finish! No, just not quite. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos. And they win it back again. Xabi Alonso clears it away. Aim forwards. Oh, strongly challenged there. Great vision. And no, that was never going to make it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's good running with the ball. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's Henderson.
Red Star have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And he's gone looking for safety. In with the challenge. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Changement. Le numéro 14.
So
Kaka.
changes afoot here,
Le
and
numéro
from
21.
both sides.
Xabi Alonso. Le
Koundé,
numéro 7. Eto'o.
Red Star do have
Alors,
options available on the bench
le numéro
if they
8.
want to go that way.
Le numéro 11. Le numéro 9. Attention, changement.
That's the throw. Koundé. That has been slung wide. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Batistuta. Adriano. And he was alert to it.
Sao Paulo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Delivers with whip. Puyol getting this one clear. Look at the space here. Kaká. Oh, good take in a good area. Deftly away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's found a way past. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Red Star are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Sao Paulo could have here their final chance. Ronaldinho goes short. Cafu stood his ground strongly. Red Star are looking to go forward now. And it's Hullet. And he's running through. Can he finish? And he's quick to get rid. And here's Cruyff. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Roberto Baggio. Raul. Sao Paulo are looking to break at pace. Space for him to turn and look. Guti. And that is that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undeniably better. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history... Real chance! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. Red Star are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vasco da Gama have a free kick. Totti is standing over this one. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Totti! Vieira simply refused to be outdone there. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
He's in a good position here. Totti has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Great chance. Totti! Francesco Totti is a genius! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Neatly clipped into space. Rummenigge. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Now it's Mbappe. Puyol with a definite foul there. Saliba. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, some astute defending there. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking to play him in. He's being urged to shoot. Puyol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Red Star are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's had a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.